A couple of weeks ago, I came before you and spoke live on Facebook about stewardship over here on Neal Street. Today, though, I want to discuss this a little bit further because yesterday some news came out demonstrating that I practice what I preach. The Herald-Citizen reported on contributions and spending for the candidates over the last half of last year. While one candidate gave herself a $12,000 loan and another gave herself a $20,000 loan, ours is the only campaign running with no loans. Outside of those loans, we all have raised a similar amount. The other campaigns are also spending more than we have spent. And the other aspect that sets us apart in our spending is that we are the campaign with the most individual contributors and with more coming from outside the candidate personally running. Over 2/3 of our funds have come from others, signifying strong buy-in from the community because most of our contributors by far are from Putnam County. So if you choose me as your next trustee, my responsibility will be to manage your tax dollars with discipline and accountability. That's why our campaign reflects the same values. It's all about management. It's all about stewardship. I care about and value the sacrifice of our contributors. I know it's their hard-earned dollars that they are spending into our mission instead of in their homes. And I will take that same care into your trustee's office with your hard-earned tax dollars. So if you are looking to financially support a mission to make our community better with strong management of your dollars, ours is the mission and the campaign to invest in, and we invite you to do so. One example of our frugality, those large signs that you see going up with the red and white colors and yours truly at the Reagan mural just over here on the square, well, we purchased 13 of those for just over $1,000, the price of one billboard for 1 month. Now, one of my opponents has spent nearly $9,000 on billboards in just over a half year, over the last half of last year. So our stewardship shouldn't be a surprise, however. That's what you will get from the only candidate in this race who has extensive business and management experience. The only candidate who doesn't make a living off of your hard-earned tax dollars. Now, our president won the 2016 primary and the Oval Office even with spending much less than his closest rivals. Our governor, Bill Lee, spent less than Randy Boyd and Diane Black and still went on to serve. He's still serving now in his second term. Recent Cookeville mayors have spent less than other candidates in their races, and they still went on to lead in our city. And so with the same model of careful planning and responsible spending, we too are achieving name recognition and messaging with far less expense. Managing public money starts with proving you know how to manage your own money. And that is exactly what I communicated to citizens when I first ran for your county commission back in 2014 and got to serve in the building behind us. Being the only candidate running who has been before the citizens before on the ballot helps us with name recognition. Helping too is also having a unique name like Iwanyszyn. That goes without saying, that really helps with name recognition. So people told me before I started on this journey that I would have to spend $30,000, even $40,000 in order to achieve success. We believe this office should not be bought. It should be earned through trust, hard work, and fiscal discipline. And those are the practices that we are putting forth before you on this campaign. It's one thing to talk about fiscal conservatism and fiscal responsibility, but it's a whole other item to actually put it into practice. Citizens often complain about too much money in politics. Putnam County, how about we change that? I'm giving you the opportunity if you will put me in these windows behind us in your trustee's office. Thank you and have a blessed day and a great weekend.